What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? Hope everybody having a nice day, man. So, part two of my video today, anyways, because I'm making a couple today, and I might be outside very soon. I might post outside and shit like that because I'm gonna be making a lot of videos. I got a stream. I got some stuff, man. I've been making content, bro. I've been trying my best, and it's not for everybody because at the same time, I know right now I'm not getting the views that I want. I'm not getting the subscriptions that I want, and I am growing. I am reaching out. I am marketing. I am doing a lot of stuff, but at the same time, I'm not there to that point where people are actually hearing me yet. I'm not there to the point where I'm actually notice or like at that point. But I'm still trying to create content. I'm still trying to put out what I need to say because it's very important for people to be aware. It's very important to speak facts. It's very important to talk about what's going on with people and then talk about what's going on in our world right now because it seems like everybody is just living, just going, and then not aware of what's the causes or not aware of what's the problems or not aware or not even trying to be aware or not even trying to understand it. They're just accepting it to a point where it's just like they're bots, they're robots, they're like NPCs, they're just playing, they're just doing whatever it is. A lot of people are just doing what the system wants them to do. So today, I want to talk about beware. And being aware, I want y'all to be aware of a lot of things. I'm gonna name some things. I'm gonna call some things. I'm gonna talk about a couple of things. It's not gonna be everything, but I want y'all to be aware of a few things. If you are trying to grow as a person, if you are trying to improve your life, if you're trying to change yourself, this video will really help you. I promise you, y'all will be. If you didn't know this already, this will help you. And at the same time, if you already do know this, maybe this will get you to do these things and actually take action instead of just, saying you will hold it off or saying you will do it. So, because there's things that I'm aware of that affects me, and I know that what I have done for myself, what I changed for myself has helped me, and it has improved my life and has actually have benefits to it. So, the first thing I want to talk about for both sides, male and female, is retention or semen retention or sexual, like actually worrying about you. For a man, semen retention, hold your sexual energy, man. Like save your seed, save your energy, save that energy for your work, save your energy, put it into something you're working for, trying to put it into something else than a woman, or trying to release it, or try to put it in something that you actually can work on instead of trying to release your energy, instead of trying to waste it, because it seems like a lot of people don't understand this thing. When you always releasing as a guy, you are literally making your brain get a temporary satisfaction, and every time you keep doing it, it's gonna get stronger too. Understand, a lot of men they be increasing the hunger of that feeling so much because your brain is programmed to enjoy that so much, and it's a temporary feeling, so you're gonna get addicted to it like any other drugs, any other cocaine. But yeah, y'all gotta understand, the porn nowadays is ridiculous. Nowadays, everything's sexual, everything's sexualized, everything is hyper. Like, even if you go out, you will see women like half naked or naked. Like, I actually seen women out with see-through clothes all the time. So it's crazy to me because nowadays in our generation, a lot of people are not aware of these people, or they're not aware of what's going on, or they're not aware of what's we're not trying to actually get to the bottom of what's going on. It seems like people are just really not trying to get to the bottom or try to talk about it or try to say something about it. So it's like the only way I decide to talk about it, the only way I can express my feeling, and hopefully just hope for the best, not to convince anybody, because that's not my job. My job is not to convince, but to inform, to say what I gotta say, and then hopefully God will do the part where people will see it. Hopefully God will get people to realize, like, yo, like, I'm speaking facts, I'm trying to speak truth, I'm actually trying to be a genuine person, I'm actually a great person, I'm a nice person, I care about everybody. But the issue is, I care so much to a point where it's just like, I just don't want people to enter. I'm very energy sensitive of everything, bro. You gotta be aware of people, bro. Like, you gotta be aware of, like, you can't judge a book out of its cover. That's not what I'm saying. But be observant of how someone speaks, How someone dress, yes. How someone dresses, how someone speaks, how someone is, like, what they believe in, what they thinking of. Observe, not just judge them off the bat, but observe what they be saying. Observe how they be talking to women. Observe how they be talking to men. Observe how they be really trying to speak their mind on things, what they believe in, because a lot of people, they just fall in love just for the material stuff. Not because of the beliefs, not because of the goals, not because of you bring value, none of that shit. They doing this shit just so they can have sex, or they doing this shit because, you know, hey, they got power, or they have something. It's like you getting something out of it. You have to get out of it. So be careful with people that's trying to get something out of it that's not positive, that's not beneficial, that's not actually helping you also. Because a lot of people are trying to do one-sided, and that's not how it works in relationships. I'm sorry. You got to bring something too. If you're trying to be in a relationship, it goes both ways. I'm sorry to tell y'all women this, and I'm sorry to tell, of course, a lot of men understand this, because I talk to men all the time about this shit. But the thing is, a lot of men nowadays, even when they do hook up with those right women, even though they do hook up, because I'm definitely be seeing women that be amazing women to these terrible guys, and I'm like, bro, why? And they stay with them, bro. They stay with them for a long time until until something actually happens, or it seems like she finally realizes. So a lot of people are not aware of their companion. They're not aware of who they're around. They're not aware of what's their surroundings. It seems like they're not aware of how they feel in that moment. If I feel something off with somebody, I'm going to say I'm going to feel something off with somebody. If I feel like, hey, that person right there giving me, like, I can... You good, bro? My dog over here, like, scratching the shit. Calm down, bro. I gotta take him out very soon. He's over here, like, we gonna take me to the bathroom type shit? Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Yeah, I'm gonna take it to the bathroom. I just got home. Anyways, going off topic and shit like that. Y'all gotta be aware also of social media. Social media nowadays is not what it seems. Dating apps also. Things online, y'all gotta be very careful. I realize the only reason why I started using online is because I wanted to create content. The only reason why I'm online is because I want to create something for myself and be that person instead of looking. I want to be a leader. I want to be a person that actually do something for myself. I wanted to create something for that I can enjoy and have fun with and experiment with. So that's why y'all see me online. That's why y'all see my content. Y'all see what I do. And I post positive stuff all the time. Everything I post be quotes. Everything I say is motivational. Everything I be trying to put out, even in my content, everything is trying to be positive. Everything is a positive vibe, good vibe. Everything I'm working on towards is to be a better person. That is who I'm trying to be. That's what I'm trying to do. And this is for myself and for others because I want to become a better person. If you have people that's holding you back in this life, that's not trying to help you improve, that's not trying to support you, that's not trying to be there for you, then let them out your life. Do not focus on them. Let them out your life. Do not talk to them. Don't text them. A lot of people keep making the first move, but it seems like the only way they can get that is if you actually sense that same energy. I don't try with nobody nowadays unless I just, if we click, we click. If it clicks, it clicks. It's the same thing as a relationship sounds like nowadays. If you're trying to get in a relationship, make sure it just clicks, it clicks. If it happens, it happens. If she fucks with you, she fucks with you. If he fucks with you, he fucks with you. Simple as that. But we be forcing things. We be making things. We be on dating apps. We be looking at other people's relationships. We be looking at other people's lifestyles. We be looking at everybody. I'm like, bro, I don't even give a F about nobody's lifestyle. I don't give a fuck about how much you making. I don't give a fuck about what you doing in your life. I don't give a fuck about where you been. It's cool and all. It's chill and all. But I'm not living your life, bro. You're in a different time frame than I am, and I'm in a different time frame than you are. I'm probably I'm good at something that you probably won't be good at, and you good at something that I'm not good at. It's simple as that. Humans have their own experience. Humans go through their own thing, but everybody be focusing outsidely on everything. So you got to watch. You got to be aware. You got to listen. You got to watch what you say. That's why you'll see on my thumbnail, you gotta watch what you say. You gotta really pay attention on what you see too. Like y'all have to really pay attention. Y'all don't fully trust your eyes, but trust what you hear and trust what you really like see in that position. Like if it feels like it's right, if it feels like it's logic, like not just feeling, but if it just makes sense and then you actually learn and actually back it up and try to find like actual truth behind it, then you will know. A lot of people a lot of people don't have common sense, but it seems like common sense is still there. That's what a lot of people don't realize. It's like it's still there. So be careful of social media. Be careful of who the people you're around. And I want people to understand when you live in this life, understand that you have to be aware it's just you too. You gotta be aware. You gotta make yourself happy. You gotta be aware that at a point in your time there won't be mommy and daddy. You have to realize and come to a conclusion. It is you. And this is trouble. And this is supposed to be empowering because at the same time, we go through chapters in our lives. We're not going to be alone forever. God won't let us be alone. He's going to send a friend. He's going to send a companion. He's going to send somebody that's going to be there at the right time if you actually been doing what's right. If you've been doing what's right, if you've been doing what God says, He's going to make a way. He's going to send somebody for you because a lot of people that I run into in my life that I don't mean to run into, they just come. They just come in my life. I talk to them about what I think, what I feel, and shit. We move on. I can disagree with people because a lot of my friends they have their own opinions. They do. A lot of my friends have their own opinions, but they still support me because they understand my heart is at. They understand where I'm at. They understand my mindset. They observe me just as much as I observe them. So they know they're at a same. Let's say we're at the same understanding, but when it comes to knowledge and stuff like that, of course, like, hey, everybody got their own way of thinking, their own experience. So you can't compare yourself to others. So focus on what you can do for yourself. Same thing as a relationship. If you have to focus on what yourself before you can even give love to anybody. Try to love yourself so much because it's hard. I'm telling y'all, if it has to take you a long time to love yourself, you got to do it. You got to do it. Stop chasing. Definitely for the man nowadays, stop chasing. If this woman is not natural, bro, if you're not just trying to meet her like at a simple place or something like that, and y'all snap, y'all click, stop chasing, bro. Stop listening to all these dating guys that's trying to give you methods and shit like that, bro. Stop playing the game. Stop feeding into the system all the time because the system is what's killing us. The system is what's dividing us. The system is what's telling y'all all like hookup cultures and teaching y'all all these things that's not even benefiting y'all. That's not helping y'all at all. It's actually like hurting y'all more than y'all think because you have sex with this person, cool. It's temporary pleasure. But after that, you want to build something, bro. You want something genuine. You want someone to be there. You want someone to cuddle with. Everybody be having that feelings at some point. I'm thinking people have that feeling at some point. If you are an actual, like, logical person in anything. You want someone to hold you. You want someone to be there. Simple as that. But a lot of times, it seems like you have to depend on yourself. And we are in that generation. The reason why I made a video is it works for marriage. I feel like, yes, most definitely. You can marry. I believe there is a suitable mate for everybody. But you got to realize if you have to be single all your life till death, then go ahead. Be single. There's nothing wrong with that until at least you achieve other things than a person that's with someone did. I promise you. A person that's single can do way more than a person that is with somebody that is always like draining your energy, always hurting you, always trying to break you down. You cannot do that. Compared to a single person, you don't have to worry about that stress. You don't have to worry about that anxiety, that woman or that man bringing that person life down and everything. They don't have to worry about that shit. They don't have to worry about that. But nowadays, people settle for anything because it seems like it's hard to even find somebody that's genuine. It seems like it's hard to find women that is loyal to their men. It feel like it's loyal. It's hard to find men that actually want to claim a woman now too. It seems really hard because it seems like we have to go through this cycle of hurting each other or a cycle of a system every fucking time, and nobody's aware of this system. Nobody is aware of what's going on. Nobody is aware of what's things going on outside of themselves. It's always their problem. It's always what's going on with them. It's never really. And then when they actually start seeing it, they don't know how to take it. They don't know how to feel about anything. Even though this shit been happening for so long, it's just been getting worse because people don't understand. Technology is rising. People are getting more intelligent to the point where they're dumbing us down. Technology is becoming more smarter, and we are becoming more dumber because we lack in common sense. But it should be simple, but it seems like it's not. I hope everybody have a nice night. Yeah, man, this was a good video topic. I'm gonna have some more coming out very soon. Y'all have a nice night, man.